It's open.
Busy?
Evangeline.
Yeah. I'm as surprised as you are.
Come here. You better not be talking about Chris.
Look, Christian's a good artist. He can sketch your father's shooter based on this guy's description.
Forget it.
Why?
You really want to bring your ex-husband into it? I mean, who's next? The guy who took you to your senior prom?
You know what, just shut up and listen.
Hey, how about you both shut up? You know, this kid you want me to make, he's what by now, 40? This is a freaking waste of time.
Hey, we gotta talk.
Yes, sir.
Listen, he was no help. They're the closest thing I got in this entire country. This is a matter of life and death. Top clown crop. Can you please tell me anything that you might remember about this man?
I already told you he had a woman with him, no baby. That's all I know.
Oh, I get it. I see how this is gonna go. I'm not accustomed to parting with large sums of money, but if you can tell me anything that you might remember, I'll give you $5 American.
Say 100 American dollars, and I might remember something.
I am so sick of everyone warning me about Spencer.
Blair, where there's smoke, there's usually fire.
Oh, come on. Do you know what? I love you, Dorian, but when it comes to the men in my life, you're like the ant that cried wolf.
You know, I am not giving you just some general warning here. David just called me.
David, oh, that's rich. David called you to warn me.
And before you start saying that David has always harbored some sort of irrational hatred of his brother, that he's jealous of him, et cetera, et cetera.
You're having a fine conversation. You don't really need me to join in. You're doing just fine.
David is very concerned about you, honey, and with good reason. David has gone out of town in order to find some information on Spencer.
What?
Well, I don't know. But David's very words were that you were to get away from Spencer before the hammer comes down.
Breathe! Remember your breathing!
I can't!
Breathe.
I can't!
Yes, you can! I'm gonna help you through the pain. Come on!
No, I've never felt pain!
Come on, nobody has with their first baby, so...
No, ever! I don't do pain, it's not my job!
Can't you do something? She's been in labor for 24 hours now. It's killing her.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't wait any longer. I'm going back in.
Not yet. Not till we talk to the doctor.
Oh, my poor baby. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You're almost through. You're getting through it.
I can't.
It's almost over.
I can't.
Come on, do something. She can't take much more.
You're right.
What do you mean I'm right? What's going on?
We've got a problem.
Tess, you have to let me take over now before it's too late.
Well, start talking. Oh, really? That's how this is gonna go? We're back to that, huh?
As you say in your country, show me the money.
Oh, it's good.
One can never be too careful with Americans.
Truer words were never spoken, Mr.
Pravat. It means history.
Pravat.
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 I heard you. Mr. Pravat, my name is David. And in English, that means tell me everything you know about Spencer Truman.
You and David are both drama queens.
Oh, excuse me, but nobody's life has more drama in it than yours does at the moment.
And I don't need you adding to it.
Honey, I love you. I mean, do you realize how it broke my heart to see you and the children suffer because of Todd?
Okay, you know what? I'm not going to talk about Todd either.
Well, neither do I want to talk about Todd, but what if Spencer is worse?
Spencer has been nothing but good to me. He's been by my side through this whole horrible ordeal.
So have I. But I don't have the same vested interest
What does
in it
that
you
mean?
Oh, he loves you. He thinks he loves you. Whether or not he is capable of real love is another question.
Okay, let me ask you something. How much actual time have you ever spent with Spencer? Answer me that.
I fail to see that that has any bearing on this.
You would fail to see that because you don't even know him. You and David are just so eager to blame somebody for your marriage breakup. Why don't you and David get back together and get on with your own lives and leave everybody else's life alone?
I have been getting on
You
with
have
my
not.
life. Yes, I have. What about craze? I mean, do you really think that that 40% increase in circulation is an
40%.
accident? Yes, it
It
is.
was
I
not
won't
40
see that you have the
wasn't quite
stats.
40%, and you and Adriana have done a great job.
Thank you.
I'll
I
give you
appreciate
that.
hearing
I'll
that.
give you that.
But you knew that we would do a good job when you asked us to do it. And believe me, honey, we have enjoyed it. So do not conjure up the image of me sitting around pining for David or obsessing over my niece's love life.
I wasn't implying that.
Thank you.
Dorian, I don't want to discuss my relationship with Spencer, all right? I just want to have it.
I am not speaking just out of a vacuum here. Paige Miller despises him.
Paige, they were married. They had a horrible divorce.
Todd blames Spencer for his entire predicament.
Todd, Paige, David. They're all jealous of Spencer. They're jealous because he's world-renowned, he's accomplished, and he's rich.
He's also a fiend and a sociopath.
Oh, I cannot believe you.
Honey, please. You've already seen one man off to prison that you love. I mean, isn't that enough?
Okay, you know what? Okay, what crime? What crime is David accusing Spencer of? Tell me that.
If I knew, I'd tell you.
You don't know. Okay. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to nip this right in the bud.
What?
Right?
What are you doing?
Now, I'm calling Spencer back over here.
No, don't do
and I'm going to
that.
have you tell him right to your face.
That is so bratty. Don't call him
no,
up.
just you keep your... Hi, Spencer. It's Blair. Could you, come back over to the apartment if it's not too much trouble? Because my dear Aunt Dorian has something that she wants to tell you.
Brat.
Thanks.
I don't want to interrupt what you're doing.
You're not?
This is interesting.
Why, you don't like it?
No, I didn't say that. It's good. It's just a little dark for my taste.
Guess I've been in a dark place lately.
Because of me?
What do you think?
I think that I might have been a little unfair to you earlier.
Oh, that's not what's bugging me. What's bugging me is what you're doing to yourself.
Will you quit worrying
Well,
about
somebody's got to, because you sure as hell aren't. Look, you don't want me bleeding all over your life, fine, I won't. But the same goes for John. He doesn't want anybody helping him, and that includes you and Natalie.
Okay, I know that. You're right. You're right, and I blew you off when you tried to tell me that, and not in a nice way.
Is there a nice way to blow somebody off?
You're just trying to be my friend, and I know that too.
That's right. Because I care about you. That's what friends do, right?
You want to know something funny? It's actually really funny. After you told Todd to fire me, he thought that there was something going on between the two of us.
Yeah, that's funny.
I mean, I can kind of guess why he might think that. I mean, with you trying to protect me all the time, it's not your job.
Somebody's got to look out for you.
I've done fine by myself up to now.
Yes, you have. Look, I hope I didn't do anything to ruin our friendship.
It's not even possible.
Let's...
Give it a rest, huh?
The meter's running, lady. Your friend's gonna be back in an hour.
Come here. Who's this friend he's talking about?
Forget about him. We don't have time. We need to call Chris.
No, forget about Chris. I'll get one of my sketch artist buddies.
They report to PD.
No, they'll do it on the side, all right? This guy will never know.
John, you're bending the rules all over the place. Do you really want to involve one more person from PD if you don't have to?
I don't want you involved. You get it?
Yell at me later, okay? I'm right about this. Chris can do the sketch. He won't rat anybody out. It'll be over.
All right, look, here's the deal. You're gonna give us a description of the kid that shot my father. And then we're gonna put it through the process so we can age
I
on
know
the...
how it works. I look like an idiot here.
You really want me to answer that?
Hey, just get her ex over here, have him do the sketch, and then you forget you ever met me.
No, we're not bringing him to you. We're bringing you to him.
No freaking way. That is not the way I was told it would go down.
Yeah, well, seeing my father with a bullet in it wasn't how I thought that day would go down either. I gotta find out how it happened. Let's move.
How long are we supposed to wait? Till we hear something? We're hearing something right now. It sounds like it's killing her. And we're all out here, and Nash is in there, obviously not doing a damn thing for her.
Well, we don't know that for sure.
Well, whatever he's doing, it isn't working. You know, I should be in there. I mean, I know that's Tess giving birth, but I could be the baby's father.
Well, you're gonna find out soon enough. Antonio, you're getting what you want. They're gonna run a blood test right away.
Yeah. After the baby's born. After Jessica's missed the whole thing. Well, you know what? I was shut out of Jamie's birth, and I am not gonna let that happen again.
And I am not gonna let you go in there and make matters even worse.
You know something? Antonio's absolutely right. Tess can't do this by herself.
All right, Tess, focus and breathe. We're gonna get you through this. All right, come on, come on. All right, there you go. All right, that one's over. Now I can breathe. Okay. Hey, what is it? What's wrong? Is it Jessica? Hey.
Tell him, Tess. Tell him you can't do this without me. Shut the hell up.
All right, no, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Listen, they're saying that there might be a problem.
A problem? The baby, is it okay?
So far, but there's a failure to progress.
Why? What's causing it?
It's probably your fear-tension cycle working against the contractions. It usually happens in first pregnancies, even though this is your Jessica's second.
I can't lose another baby, Tess. You don't want to go through that, trust me. Let me do this for you. No!
All right, what can we do about it?
If the baby's heart rate remains steady, we can wait a little longer. But if there's any sign of distress, we're going to have to do a C-section.
No, Nash, don't let them knock me out.
Tess, we don't use general anesthesia for C-sections.
Nash, this is Jessica. She's doing this. She's trying to take over, but I have to stay in charge. I have to hold my baby.
You will. All right, whatever I can do to keep you here,
Look at me. Just look at me and don't look away. Okay, maybe she'll go away and she'll leave us alone and she'll let me have my baby. Look at me, Tess. I am the only one that can help you through this. I'm the only one that can help you bring this baby into the world. Tess, look at me.
This reminds me of that time you carried me back here to keep me from running after Todd. Remember that?
Think I forget?
Remember anything I said when I started babbling on and on? I kind of lost it.
You weren't babbling. And besides, I thought it never happened.
I'm admitting it now, okay? And I'm admitting that I haven't exactly been appreciative of you protecting me. But I just came from death row, seeing Todd. My God, Christian, he asked me to help him drop his will. There's nobody there to protect him.
You're trying?
I can't exactly throw him over my shoulder and carry him out of this mess.
Is that a thank you?
Let's just say I'm sorry. Or should I say, lo siento?
De nada.
Oh, Christian, I'm so glad you're here.
Natalie.
I need to talk to you alone. It's important.
Well, I'm busy right now.
That's okay. It's all right. I have to go. I'm busy. I have some work to do on Todd's case, a new lead, but don't worry. And thank you, Christian, for everything.
So what's this about?
Hey, 1 second.
What are you doing here? Who's he?
Chris, we need your help.
How could you call Spencer and ask him to come back here when you saw that I waited for him to leave so that I could say to you what I wanted to tell you?
Well, because we're being completely upfront with each other. We have a relationship based on total honesty.
As if that were possible with Spencer.
All right, you know what? La la la. I'm not listening to you anymore. Na na na.
You listen to me. I love you, all right? But you are doing what you always do. You are escaping into the arms of another man. Yes, that's what you do.
That is not what this is.
You are my sister's child, but I love you as if you were my own. I know what you do when you're frightened. Instead of running away from men, you run right towards them. That's your coping mechanism. And, maybe it's fine to rebound into some man's arms. Maybe it's even harmless, but not when it's somebody as dangerous as Spencer is.
He gives me what I need.
And that is my point, Blair. Please, honey, you barely escaped Todd's arms alive. What if you're not so lucky this time? Oh, great.
Thank you for coming back so quickly.
Sure. Is there some sort of problem?
Well, Dorian? Are you gonna tell him? Or do you want me to?
So you think I should be in there when the baby's born too?
No, not yet, Antonio, no.
But you just said...
No, I said Tess can't do this by herself. I need some time alone with our daughter, okay? And if I can convince her, and if she agrees, then you can be a part of this with Nash.
With him? Vicky, I'm the father. That baby is Jessica's and mine. I know it is.
No, you don't know it, Antonio. Nobody knows for sure. Look, I know this is hard for you. I do understand it, okay? But this is not about you right now. This is about Jessica, Tess, and the baby. We have to think of them first.
All right.
right, Tess, what can I do? How can I help?
I just want to have this baby.
There has got to be something we can do to make this go faster.
We've already started a Pitocin drip. That should help. But we're getting to the point where a C-section.
No C-section.
You heard the doctor. They don't have to put you out.
You'll be conscious the entire time.
And I'll be right here with you.
And so, well, Antonio and Jessica's already here. They want to take this baby away from me. I can't let that happen. I have to do this alone.
Tess, what if you can't do it by yourself?
Truman. The man never mentioned his name. When I asked him, he said it didn't matter.
That sounds like my brother. Tell me about the woman that he was with.
I already said I barely remember her. I only saw her once.
Well, did it look like they were together?
I just told you that they were together.
No, together, like a couple.
Oh, I couldn't tell. She was silent. He didn't even pay attention to her.
Well, did he say anything to you?
Of course he did. That's when he paid me the finder's fee.
Finder's fee for what?
The apartment he leased for the woman. Prepaid for 1 year.
Okay, Dorian, why don't you tell Spencer what you were telling me?
I most certainly will not. We are family. We have history.
A history of problems.
Which we have always gotten through, and we have become stronger because of them.
Why don't you just be plain, Dorian? Come out and say what's on your mind.
You don't deserve to be part of our family. And as far as I'm concerned, you never will.
Woo, she's put on her boxing club. You're being a bully.
No, I am not the bully here. He is. You just asked David.
Well, I'd love to ask David, but I don't know where the hell he is.
I've been looking for him too. He hasn't returned my calls for a couple of days now.
And why should he? Why should he even give you the time of day?
Dorian, why don't you stop? Just stop and tell us where David has run off to unearth these awful, awful things about Spencer.
David left town.
And Dorian is here to tell us where he went.
I'm not going to tell you anything.
That guy over there is a contact I made through Vincent Jones.
Right, Jones. The guy I told you to stay away from.
Yeah, well, it's good that I didn't. We're about to find out who shot John's father. We just need your help.
You need my help?
Yeah. Look, I know it's not your thing, but as a favor to me, could you...
Oh, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You want me to do you a favor? Actually, you'd be doing me one, all right? This guy's a witness. He can describe the guy we think shot my father. We need you to sketch it, unofficially.
Please, Christian, will you do this?
Yeah, I'll do it. But not for you.
Antonio, I'm not as young as I used to be, but if you go in there before Vicky has a chance to talk to Tess, I swear to God, I'm gonna deck you. How's Tess?
Not good. Miss Davidson wanted a minute alone with her. Promised me that was the right thing to do.
The only reason that I am agreeing to this is because nothing else is working. Doctor says I'm not progressing and he wants to do a C-section and
They don't want to, but they might have to.
I can't.
I know you're afraid.
Damn right I'm afraid. Wouldn't you be if they wanted to saw you in half?
You're afraid that Jessica will take control.
Why are you here? If Nash and a doctor couldn't get this baby out, what makes you think that you can?
I think that you can do this with both of you.
Both of who? Oh, no, if you're saying that I should let Jessica take over, then...
I'm saying that you and Jessie can do this together.
I'm leaving. Blair, you think about what I said.
am so sorry.
What was that all
I
about?
have no idea. She beelines it over here to warn me that David is off somewhere digging up dirt on you.
But she didn't say what it was.
No, and she didn't say where. But see what it made me so mad. That's why I called you. I thought, come back here and then she'd just have to tell you to your face.
But she didn't. She didn't say anything.
No, and that's the strange part. I mean, that's not like her to walk away from any type of confrontation.
Yeah, maybe she's just trying to protect Davy.
I don't think so. I mean, she doesn't even like David after he stood her up. It's definitely something.
Well, I don't know what else he thinks he could possibly do to try to hurt me any more than he already has.
You don't know who the woman is, but you know her address? Why didn't you say so in the first place?
You didn't ask me that, sir.
Well, I'm asking now. Where is the apartment that he set her up in? Come on, this woman could be the key to everything. She might have the baby that I'm looking for. All right. I have some history of my own to make here, Mr. P, so write down the address and tell me how to get there.
I don't like you getting in the middle of this mess, and I especially don't like you coming here and expecting me to drop everything and do what you want when you want it.
That's not what I'm doing.
Like I said, I'll do it, but I'll do it for John, not you. You got it?
Loud and clear.
Good. Thanks. So you really think this guy knows who shot your father? I don't know. Right now, it's all I got to go on. All right, so you got a good look at this guy. Good enough that you can describe him 25 years later.
You see someone looking that scared, it sticks in your head.
All right, well, come over here. We'll start with the shape of his face.
I hope Miss Davidson knows what she's doing in there.
If anybody does, it's Vicky.
Like Tess is gonna listen to anybody but herself.
Oh, would you back off? Tess is having a hell of a time in there. All right, I was getting so desperate. If Miss Davidson hadn't gone in there, I was just about ready to come out here and get you.
Is that bad, huh?
It's bad. I'm willing to do anything, even get help from him. Right now,
Right now, you're just what, Nash?
I just want Tess and the baby to be all right.
What do you mean Jessica and I do this together? We can't both have the baby.
Look, I suspect that Jesse's fighting very hard to come out now, and you're fighting equally as hard to keep her away, right?
She wants to take the baby away from me.
No, she doesn't. She wants this baby to be born healthy, and she wants you to get through this healthy, because if it doesn't happen, you're both gone, and so is the baby. Look, Tess, this war that you are fighting isn't serving either one of you very, very well right now, and nor is it serving the baby. And Jessie can see that, just as you could see that she needed help when you were little girls.
Jessica was here. She was talking to me. She was trying to get out.
I thought so.
But if I let her...
If you let her, she will help you.
Well, how do I do that without losing myself, Nash, and the baby?
Tess, please, let me talk to Jessica just for a moment.
No.
I swear to you, if you do that, I will make sure that you are the first person to hold this baby. Please, Tess. Please. Please let me help you. You are my daughter, and I love you. Please let me help you bring this child into the world. I swear to you, I will talk to Jessica, and I will tell her this is not the time for her to take over. This is your time. You, Tess, you have earned it.
So how was his hair?
Dark, kind of short, like kids had it back then. No. Like he was growing out of a buzz cut.
Oh. All right, something like this.
Yeah.
What about his chin?
It was a little soft. Not so cut yet.
Okay. His nose?
You all right?
Wasn't a beat, but...
Yeah, I just want to get this done. Run it through the program, see what this guy looks like now.
Then what?
How's that? Well, kids that would shoot a cop, they don't usually become choir boys. My guess is his mug's in the database somewhere.
Do you think that there's some connection, with your father's shooting and what happened to him at the hospital?
What makes you think that?
I don't know, just two separate cover-ups. It just seems like more than a coincidence.
Okay, Spencer. What did you know about John's father's shooting? And when did you find out? This is an old one. Dr. Spencer Truman married fellow physician Paige Miller today in a civil ceremony at City Hall. She was attended by her friend Ruth McLaren. Dr. Truman's best man was his brother David.
This is a message for my stupid little brother. This is your big brother. You had better call me back, and I mean fast. You understand what I'm saying to you? How are kids?
Oh, they're great. They're up watching video. So did you reach David?
No.
No?
Not yet. But I will.
This is your way of sneaking up on me.
No, it isn't.
Oh, yeah, you promised to let me have the baby after I let Jessica out to talk to you. Yeah, I might be losing my mind, but I'm not losing my mind. This is some sort of intervention.
No, I hadn't thought of it like that.
Then don't.
Is Jessie here now?
What do you care? I'm not gonna let you anywhere near her.
You don't have to be afraid of Jessica, I know her and I know you. I know that together you can do this. You can help each other and protect each other as you did in the beginning. Together, you can bring this baby that you both love into the world. Tess, please. Please let me talk to Jessie. Please let me talk to her.
Mom, I miss you so much.
Oh, baby. I miss you too. But I have to tell you that Tess has been taking very good care of the baby for both of you.
She won't let me help her. She won't let me out.
I think she will now. I think that both of you are ready now to give me a new grandchild, okay?
No.
Tess, it's okay. You've taken care of our baby this whole time. You should be the one to bring him or her into the world. Just please let me help you.
Tess, hear me and hear Jessica. Today is not a day for integration, okay? Today you have to deliver this baby.
Okay. You win.
No, darling. You do.
I believe in you, Spencer. I hope you know that. What do you think that David is looking to find against you, huh?
There's nothing to find.
I don't know who you are or what you just said, but you gotta open the door right now.
What do you want?
How much do you know about all this, David?
So does that look like the shooter?
Bullseye.
You mind if I take a look at that? Yeah, it's yours. right, you son of a bitch, who are you?
Antonio, Nash, you can both go in now to be with them.
Them? She had the baby?
No, not yet. It'll be soon. But Jessica and Tess need both of you now.
I'm gonna need you to push. Are you ready, Tess?
Okay, Tess. Let's do this. Together.
On the next One Life to Live.
We're gonna do this together.
McBain's death is on your head.
What did you do to John? You actually think you're gonna take Todd's place?
And then some.
Tell me who you're protecting. Tell me why.
Oh my God, Margaret.